Hello everyone, welcome back to the Mandarin Pronunciation Series. This is Yan 老师. Today, we will start nasal finals. An, en, in, wen, win, yin, wan, yuan. There are two groups of nasal finals in Mandarin. What we are learning today is front nasal finals. The sound ends with your tongue tip touching behind your upper front teeth. The same position as N in Nancy in English. Let's get started. This is an. Open your mouth wide for the ah, and then bring your tongue tip up to touch behind your upper front teeth. An. One more time. An. The ah here is open and relaxed. An. This is hen. Think of the n in English chicken, that unstressed ending. Start with neutral and relaxed. Then tongue tip rises to touch behind your upper front teeth. One more time. Hen. This is in. Think of the English word in, but the I here is the Mandarin I. Brighter and more forward. Start with I, lips spread, then tongue tip rises to touch behind your upper front teeth. In. One more time. In. Xin. This is when. This one has a surprise. What do you see written as when un actually represents two different sounds depending on what comes before it. After ji, qi, xi, or i, this wen is really actually wing with two dots. But the two dots are dropped in writing. Starts with ü, lips rounded and forward, then end with n. Win, win. Elsewhere, when you see un is when the in the middle is omitted. Start with u, lips rounded, glide through a brief then end with n. When, chun. Both end the same way. Tongue tip touches behind your upper front teeth. The difference is just the starting vowel. You have already heard this sound from the previous slide. Pay attention. The two dots dropped when it's after ji, qi, xi, or i. But when you type those words online, since the keyboards don't have u, so people use v as a substitute. For example, if you want to type lu, you would type lv for lu and nv for nu. The two dots only stay visible after l and n. Now, let's look at the three more front nasals. These are simply combinations of vowels you already know, plus an. You can also call this group as compound front nasal finals. I, an, yin, wu, an, wan, yu, an, yuan. Let's hear them all with their example words. An, hen, xin, chun, win, tian, nuan, yuan. Quick reminder from this group. All of today's sounds are front nasal finals. They all end with your tongue tip touching behind your upper front teeth. If you are not sure, try the pinch test. Pinch your nose closed and say, you will feel some blockage. That means you are making the nasal ending correctly. The sound is trying to come out through your nose, but your fingers are in the way. Try all 8 of today's sounds with the pinch test. They should all feel the same way. Let's practice more with some tongue twisters. 春天来了，春天来了，天气暖了，心情好了。春天来了，天气暖了，心情好了，远处的云也散了，安心了。How did you do? That's episode 11, all the front nasal finals. The key to all of them, tongue tip touches behind your upper front teeth at the end. An, in, when, ring. In the next episode, we will learn back nasal finals. Yin, on, and more. Enjoy your study. See you in the next episode. 再见。